mind directly. Brands that affect my thinking. So these are some of the brands. There are not brands which affect my thinking, but these are some of the brands. Now, how do they affect my thinking? Not that I eat this burger and feel great. That's not the case here. So they affect my thinking in terms of the way I deal with my life, in terms of the way I work, right? Start with one by one. So McDonald's is the first one. What do you think is special about McDonald's? That's obvious actually. It's not special actually. Burger you can get anywhere. Everybody in this world knows how to make a burger. Then why McDonald's is making most of the money in the business?
Fast service.
Sorry?
Faster service.
You can get faster service on the street food, man. You don't have to stay in queue. I mean, fast service is one part, but that's not the only thing. Just think about it.
They attract kids with size.
Well, again, it's subjective actually. Kids can be attracted to anything. Okay, so one thing which has been said in the case studies as well is that McDonald's has streamlined their processes so well that it doesn't fail. It doesn't fail no matter how many burgers they have to produce. It doesn't fail no matter which country, which city they go. Because they have a lot of focus on the processes, so they have streamlined it so well that you will meet a new person every time when you go to the McDonald's, but you'll get the same burger. And that is the consistency they bring in. And that is the consistency, all these outsourcing providers actually send to the customer. That they say that, okay, you have attrition rate, you have people leaving your company, how do you survive? And this is the story they say. That think about McDonald's, you go there, you meet a new person every time, but you get the same burger. But this is something I try to have in my life, whether I work with new customer every time, whether I get a new project, completely new scenario. But the consistency has to be there, and that comes from the processes. It doesn't come from the subject matter expertise. You can be expert in 10 areas, 5 areas, 2 areas, 1 area, but the delivery, the outcome has to be consistent, and that is the approach you follow in your professional life. Right? Next brand, Apple. What is the special? Costly? Right. Costly. This is one part. And the status symbol they have built in India especially. They don't reduce the prices. What else do you think is special about Apple? Quality. That's one part. So, go ahead. Innovation. That's where I was coming up to. So, innovation. Innovation is the special thing. Now, when we talk about innovation, comes from the technology, and if you believe the reports, they say that Nokia still has the better platform than Apple. Some of the reports say that they still have the better platform. Then why Apple is making all the money? Because they challenge the thoughts of the world. They challenge their thoughts, and they challenge the thoughts of the rest of the world. Every time they challenge them, and every time they come with something new. So when iPhone came in, the first iPhone, its camera wasn't that great, but still people preferred iPhone over a lot of other phones. Because they challenge the thoughts of the people, and then they sell the product. So same thing applies to all of us. We challenge our thoughts every time. Don't think that we have achieved something. Even if we have done, we might have made a lot of mistakes. So that challenge we have to do every time. Next, Subway. What's the special? Customized. So that's part of the story actually. The story is that before Subway, McDonald's was ruling, it's still ruling actually, there are different segments, but before Subway, you used to order for a burger and you used to get the burger or sandwich, whatever. Subway introduced that, customized way of doing things. So you choose your vegetables you put in, you choose your dressings you put in, and then that guy makes the burger. And then they say that is the healthiest one. But I don't believe, because I still think that the kind of calories you get from the McD burger and the Subway sandwich is same. But because you can see what all vegetables you're putting in, what all dressings you're putting in, you feel that it's healthy, it's low calories. So that's the mindset they've given. That how we can be visible, how we can be transparent to the customer, how we can show that we are making something different in terms of doing things in a different way, so that you can choose and pick your options, and based on that you can design what you're going to get. Right? GE. What is special about GE? Any idea? GE is not doing a lot of business in India, but we've seen GE tube lights and GE finance and all. Now, GE is one company which has proved that processes can make a company world's #1 company. Before GE, people tried their hands on the processes like Ford or Toyota and all, and they succeeded, but they failed as well. GE has proven that if you stick to the processes, if you keep on improving the processes, you can retain that #1 position for years. But there's a hindsight. The GE CEO was so much into the processes, his wife divorced because of that. So that's the part of the story. But yeah, I think GE proved that you need to stick to the processes and you need to improve the processes over the period of time. And that's the only way to survive in any financial crisis, any recession, anywhere in this world. So these are 4 top brands which affect my thinking in day-to-day life. And that makes me a better person every time, that's what I think at least. Alright.
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions please? I asked enough questions during the presentations. Alright, thank you so much. Oh.